Winds strengthening overnight. Severe weather warning remains in place for damaging winds for the parts of central East Gippsland, southwest, north central, northeast, the rest South Gippsland forecast districts. Northerly winds expected to increase ahead of a cold front that will cross the state Friday. And here's the Bureau's warning chart. Damaging winds averaging 60 to 70 kilometres an hour, peak gusts of around 90 to 100 kilometres an hour is expected to develop overnight and during Friday, affecting mainly elevated areas of the state. Winds over the Alpine above 1200 metres expected to average 70-90 kilometres an hour Friday morning, with gusts up to 120 kilometres an hour. Winds are expected to ease during Friday following the passage of the front, although local thunderstorms may still produce strong, or I should say some strong wind squalls. Locations under the warning: Stawell, Ararat, Killaton, Ballarat, Dalesford and Falls Creek. On the screen is a look at the Himawari 8 satellite imagery, Australia's eastern and southwestern Pacific regions. What's going on in the capital cities today? Temperature rise. For Darwin, they're expecting 35 degrees, Canberra 31, Hobart 27, Adelaide 37, Perth 21, Brisbane 28, Melbourne 34 and Sydney 27. Partly cloudy in Sydney, sunny in Melbourne, sunny Brisbane, mostly sunny in Perth, late cool change and windy for Adelaide. Hobart mostly sunny, sunny also in Canberra, and Darwin mostly sunny. Bureau Meteorology also has in place a fire weather warning for the Mallee forecast districts for today. Fresh and gusty northerly winds developing over the Mallee ahead of a cold front expected Friday morning. Strong wind warnings also in place for the Port Phillip Bay and Central Coast. The Bureau Meteorology has also issued a severe weather warning for damaging winds for the Snowy Mountains forecast districts, and updated 10:42 daylight saving time. Vigorous winds also over Alpine peaks on Friday. Vigorous northwesterly winds expected to develop over the high country of southeastern New South Wales on Friday ahead of an approaching cold front. The front is forecast to move through the southeast on Saturday. Damaging winds averaging 80 to 90 kilometres an hour, with peak gusts in excess of 110 kilometres an hour expected for the Alpine areas above the 1900 metres mark during Friday. Winds are then expected to gradually ease during the weekend as the front moves further east. Locations which could be affected: Perisher Valley, Charlotte Pass and Thredbo. Bureau Meteorology New South Wales has also in place a marine wind warning, although it will be current for Friday. Byron, Goffs, Macquarie and Hunter Coast. And the Bureau down in Tasmania has issued a severe weather warning for the entire state and islands. Damaging winds across Tasmania during Friday. Strong northwesterly winds also expected to develop across Tasmania early Friday morning as the cold front approaches Tasmania from the west, and the front crosses Tasmania late Friday morning with winds easing later in the afternoon. Damaging northwesterly winds expected to develop during Friday morning, averaging 60 to 70 kilometres an hour and gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour across the northwest, 100 kilometres an hour over remaining areas. Wind gusts are likely to exceed 110 kilometres an hour over elevated areas, and winds also expected to ease late Friday afternoon. And Devonport, Burnie, Gloucester, St Helens, Swansea, Stratton, Norfolk and Hobart could be affected. The Bureau also has a strong wind warning for today, the far northwest, the central west coast. And what's happening down in South Australia? They have a fire weather warning in place for the northwest Pastoral, west coast, eastern Eyre Peninsula, lower Eyre Peninsula, the Flinders, mid-north and Mount Lofty Ranges, Yorke Peninsula, Kangaroo Island, lower southeast forecast districts. Hot to very hot, dry and windy, north to northwesterly winds averaging, I should say, around 30 to 50 kilometres an hour, with stronger periods in the west ahead of a strong and squally southwesterly change of 40 to 60 kilometres an hour, with gusts of 70 to 85 kilometres an hour, which will move rapidly across the state during the day, crossing the Eyre Peninsula during the afternoon, reaching the Adelaide area Friday night. Gusty thunderstorms affecting most districts. The Bureau has a strong wind warning in place for the Adelaide metro waters, the far west coast, the upper west, lower west, the central coast, south central coast, Spencer Gulf, Gulf St Vincent Investigator Strait, upper south east coast, lower south east coast. And we have just seen on the screen instability, storm probability and wind probability from 1300 hours today through to the same period tomorrow. Information bottom of the screen. Each of these images are 3 hourly blocks. We will have more later on.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force13, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.